Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just taken Broad Arch from the Stormlands, I believe? Yeah, from the Stormlands, as we are now being besieged by the Reach. Yeah, it gets a little bit confusing about who we're fighting right now, because we have so many different people attacking us. Now, the good thing is I had enough time to go over to Griffin's Roost, yes, trying to remember the names. I went over to Griffin's Roost, I transferred a couple of troops here and there. I now have much more of a Targaryen sort of company. So I have elite Targaryen longbowmen, I have some elite man-at-arms, and I have some sergeants, mounted sergeants, things like that. And yeah, so it's looking pretty good, actually. Now, of course, we are going to need those because we have 143 troops. And wouldn't you believe it, as soon as you are awarded another castle, you gain additional company size. You gain additional army max size. So if you are wondering about how to get more of that, apart from gaining renown and leadership and all those things, apparently the mod now has this thing where if you have a fief or multiple fiefs, you gain an additional amount of troop size, which is actually pretty cool because I didn't know that that was actually the case. I thought as soon as we became a vassal, that was when they gave us a little bit more space. But no, every single fief, additionally to your original one, is going to mean that you have additional troop space, which is great. I actually really like that. But anyway, 143 versus 248. Now, this is Broad Arch, and it's actually, it's an okay siege for us because, well, our guardsmen are just literally going to destroy them. As we all know, the guardsmen are amazing, and I'm going to be, well, testing out my own skills as I headshot a heavy reach knight. Okay, not bad at all if I do say so myself, but we do need to actually have that kind of advantage because they are outnumbering us pretty harshly right now. But, well, as you can see, they're dying pretty easily right here, and it's not bad. It's not bad, I gotta say. So let's try and just focus fire at all of these fellows attempting to actually get up here because, whoa, they are getting bombarded to nothing right now. Whoa, that is amazing. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. As you can see, they literally have nothing on us right now. They can literally not do anything. They cannot move. They can barely get to our infantry. And I am being moved by this random guardsman here. Thank you very much for messing up my aim, random guardsman. You will not get any cupcakes, thank you. You will not get any cupcakes later. Well, I'll probably stumble over them, literally. Probably stumble over the cupcakes and be like, oh, sorry. Yes, sorry about that. We seem to not have any more cupcakes thanks to Lord Stumble, yes. Excellent, isn't it? Now, I have actually changed something pretty cool on the world map, and I'm going to show you guys after this if I can actually get that working. Obviously, you never know what's going to happen here because we might just be in a continuous battle over and over, but I think it's kind of cool to see a defense of a siege because even though we've done quite a few defenses in this series, I always love the siege defenses. I feel as though they are so much more fun than the offenses because obviously you don't want to be running into huge amounts of arrows every single time you do a siege, but yeah, that's usually what happens when you're the offensive force. But as you can see, look at the destruction that is currently going on here. These enemies are literally not having any clue what to do right now apart from run into their death. And I'm actually being shot. No, I'm actually being shot, amazingly enough. And we stumble. Well, yes, we can't have a siege without me stumbling, can we? No, exactly. He's called Lord Elias Stumble Mormont for some reason. Yes. Exactly. So yeah, I was actually thinking of going and checking to see how many units were actually at Storm's End because I'm so irritated with the layout at Rain House that I thought that maybe Storm's End would be even easier to take than that because Rain House is just going to, well, actually, is it going to destroy us? Because Rain House needs an overabundance of allied archers, and we have an overabundance of allied archers, so it might actually work out quite nicely if we go for that. I mean, maybe, you know, because it's that one where you go in through the front door, there's literally no ladder or anything at the wall, so you just go straight into the central courtyard, and then all of the enemy archers are basically firing at you from a 360-degree angle, which is insane to defend against, obviously, because all of your shields are useless, basically. And I was just thinking, well, obviously having archers would defend against that, but oh yes, we've actually succeeded here very easily indeed. I actually don't think we lost any units. Did we? We lost one. Yeah, we lost one. That's what happens when you have 40 plus guardsmen and some elite Targaryen longbowmen on the walls. You literally cannot be touched because it is that powerful. That layout is very, very powerful. Anyway, we gained 41 kills there. Not bad, if I say so myself. And, oh yes, we unfortunately don't get the first aggressor. The other fellow was the one to instigate this entire situation. So this guy is paying for the other fellow's mistake. Unfortunately enough, I would have liked to have taken the other guy because he seems to have a little bit more initiative. And, oh, a reinforced kettle hat. That's actually a lot better than our Targaryen helm. And it's unfortunate because I actually really like wearing the Targaryen helm. Even though it's not the best looking thing, I don't really care about looks so much when it comes to armor. But anyway, this is actually giving us a huge amount more head armor, and I think that could be very useful for preventing us from dying from the inevitable arrows that are going to be streaming towards our heads. Obviously, if we were fighting the Valantines or something, I would be talking about thrown weapons and javelins and things like that, because that's happened. That's happened many times. Anyway, yes, apart from sorting out our units at Crow's Nest and other places, Griffin's Roost, I did go and get some food from the Weeping Town. They don't have a lot of food. It's kind of sad. They don't have a lot of food. I did manage to sell for quite a large amount of money, as you can see. All of our companions sold, and it seems they got restocked somehow. But anyway, let your companions collect all the items. Yes, thank you very much. And as you can see, we actually have a couple of House Targaryen vassals here who decided that they would stay out of this because they are so courageous that they allowed Elias to do his thing. And Elias is literally just, oh, we're here now, Elias. Oh, hello there. Yes, we're waiting outside. We're just helping you. And Elias was just like, I see. Yes, exactly. He said, I see. Because, really, that's what he would say, really. Because now they're just like, oh, yes, we're helping you. Yeah, no problem. And they're just all sort of smarmy and slimy and all that sort of thing. But no, unfortunately, they did decide to be a little bit slow in their efforts to assist us, but at least we have a vassal to show for it. So, we are going to head on over to Crow's Nest here. I'm going to want to put this... Oh. Well, apparently I missed Stonehelm being besieged, and it's kind of amusing that these Targaryens decided to come to Broadarch, even though Stonehelm was under siege. So yes, Stonehelm is apparently the place everyone wants to be, and that's kind of sad because I've taken it twice now. That is very disappointing. Okay, well, apparently, okay, this is kind of amusing in itself. A mob of angry H6 Freelancer heavy horse archer dwellers, yes, that is, I think, a remnant from the Florist mod. I think this mod is based on Florist mod. Well, anyway, are complaining about corrupt tax collectors. They demand justice. The situation is getting worse by the minute. It looks like a riot is about to begin unless you do something. You decide to begin an investigation and give the peasants 2,000 coins. Yes, 2,000. Really? We just literally lose 2,000 coins and we don't gain any honor or anything like that. Fantastic. Okay, so yes, we actually have 275 prisoners in the garrison here at Crow's Nest. So if it ever gets taken, someone is going to have a very, very lucrative payday, as it were. So let's hopefully make that not happen. Anyway, yeah, 285 now, and huge amounts of vassals as well, which is kind of amusing. Okay, so a prison tower is going to be 23 days now. I'm really hoping that it's going to be happening sometime soon, because I'd really like to keep as many vassals in there as I can until they are, well, until their ransoms are paid, of course. So, okay, I think Rain House is probably going to be something we want to go for. It's a ladder castle as far as I'm aware, and most, if not all of our fiefs right now, as you can see, Griffin's Roost has 160, and Crow's Nest has 280, so it should be okay. Should be okay, should be, and hopefully they won't decide to... Harry Strickland, how dare you. He actually got himself taken prisoner. I think he just ran off to the side there or something. Oh, it seems like Ashford is now being besieged by someone from the Western Lands, which is great. No, not really. Not really great. Oh, so Tristan Rivers is here. Oh, hello there. And there's actually also some Golden Company units here which we could rescue, which is the only way, as far as I'm aware, you can get them, for those of you asking. This is actually a siege tower. Oh, my. Okay. Apparently we're going to do it. Apparently 72 hours is something that we're going to do. So, yes. And really? Aegon has decided to put the marshalship on Lisono Mar? Okay, that's probably a very bad idea in my opinion. That was one of the guys that was like, oh, I'm not going to help until you've defeated them all, and hello there, I'm now here helping you. Yeah, that's the sort of thing it seems to have. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm not even going to say anything about that. That's just pretty terrible. But there seems to be a couple of defections from the Khalasar. They're actually defecting to Bravos. I don't blame them. Bravos actually seems very strong right now. And it seems as though Broadarch is now being besieged as well. So I'm going to have to retake both Stonehelm and Broadarch if they actually get taken here. I'll take that off screen, obviously, but I have a bad feeling that Rainhouse is going to end in quite a lot of bloodshed, and now he's calling for a campaign. Great. Alright, so we have built our siege tower, and we didn't get interrupted. Kind of weird, but anyway, we are now going to be leading our soldiers in an assault. Rainhouse? This isn't... okay. This isn't Rainhouse. The Rainhouse that I know is very different. What happened here? Am I misremembering what I actually did beforehand in Rainhouse? Because I remember besieging Rainhouse and having the layout that I described to you earlier in the episode, but apparently stumbling is the name of the game. Ah, yes, more athletic skill, please. Maybe not. Maybe we do want to stumble, but anyway, that's very strange because I really thought it was a ladder castle. I actually thought that you would walk in the front door and then there'd be that central courtyard and things. I don't even know what's going on here. I don't even know why we're stumbling so much. It is amusing. It is amusing. Okay, so I guess this might actually end in us taking this with minimal casualties, but I guess we're gonna see. Alright, so we now have the siege tower at the wall, and as you can see we're losing quite a few units to the enemy's elite archers. We're not particularly happy about that, of course, but I have taken out quite a few with my bow. As you can see, I've used quite a few of my arrows, but unfortunately, as you can see, look at how many they have in their archery nests and all over the place, and I think I'm actually shooting... Am I shooting the siege tower, or am I just not hitting them? Because I'm shooting right at them. It's kind of a bit weird. Okay, never mind. Let's get some headshots. Yes, headshot. Headshot. Can I get another one? Can I get a buy one get one free? No, apparently not. Just gonna try and get on in there now. It seems. I don't even know. Should I try and get in there, or should I just try and archer them to death? Because archering them to death is definitely the way to go. I'm actually kind of nice here. Look at this. I'm kind of sort of in the middle and protected from basically anything that can attack me right now, so that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice, considering I have a new helmet as well. It's going to mean that we are going to take much less damage. But as you can see, we're actually having huge problems even getting in there. Yes, not good, not good. So we've lost how many so far? We've lost, I don't even know, 25 units? That's not particularly a lot, considering, but we do have some pretty high tier units. Do bear that in mind. Do bear that in mind. We have guardsmen, we have Targaryen knights, we even have some heavy knights, but unfortunately the garrison sort of auto-recruiter thing, mechanic, doesn't actually give you heavy knights as far as I'm aware. It gives you either a very small amount of the heavy knights or none at all, so that's the reason why I don't have too many heavy knights. Obviously, as you can see, we're now losing a huge amount of them. Carver himself also got eliminated, which is very disappointing. But we're going to try and eliminate this guy. There we go. He was being quite a bothersome Billy, wasn't he? Yes, quite a bothersome Billy, because he is. Now, let's... Oh, there we... Oh, yes. Very nice headshots right there. Can we get some more blood spray? Yes. There we go. How is he shooting from there? Oh, there we go. Suppose we took him out. Can I kill that little guy there? Yes, I apparently can. Okay, nice headshot too. So, we have our people actually getting in here. Now, can you guys move? Can you guys move, please? I would very much like to claim this particular castle. And what are you guys just leaving these people here for? I mean, seriously, we must kill them. We must kill them very, very quickly indeed. Look at that. There we are. That's how you do it. I'm showing them how it's done, apparently, because they apparently are not well versed in siege mechanics. Yes, apparently not anyway. So, oh, there seems to be a guy doing some sort of gymnastics down here. Well, oh, there's a lot of people falling unconscious now because apparently they think it's a good idea to jump off the edge here. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing because hilarity, of course. Okay, so wait a minute. How many have we so far killed? I think we've killed all of them, actually. So I think I'm actually going to jump off here. Okay. Well, we took a little bit of damage. Oh, am I actually taking damage from someone else? But look at that guy. That's who I wanted to see. Look at that. Okay, so I'm being shot from somewhere. I actually don't know where. Where is it? Around here somewhere, or is it behind me? No. Okay. Seems I'm fine. I don't see any other archers anywhere. Or do I? No, I don't think so. It's kind of weird. I think there's actually someone in there. Is there actually someone in there? That's kind of weird. Yeah, there is! Wow, was that the guy that was actually shooting me? Oh, that would have been amazing. Okay. He was just like, oh, I'm going to shoot that guy in the back. He seems to be the leader of the enemy forces, and then I'm going to hide, and then I'm going to shoot him again, and so on and so forth. Oh, that's pretty amusing. Anyway, we lost 7 Targaryen knights. Pretty harsh, but thankfully enough, thanks to Brynden. Well, kind of thanks to Brynden, because he did get wounded. Most of our forces were wounded, which is pretty good, I suppose. We did lose 21. There we are. Okay, so let's have a look here. Golden Company units, I think we're going to be taking most of those. And, well, that's it. That's all I can take, unfortunately. We can capture a huge amount of enemies, though, as is per usual. And we're going to be putting those in the garrison or selling them or something along those lines. Thick, heavy leather jerkin. Yes, another one of those. It seems like that is a thing. That is a thing. Okay, I'm going to ask no rewards because I don't want Rain House, personally. Don't really want it. I have 2 things to look after as it is. And there it is. That's a little bit more solidified now. And, of course, we do have Stonehelm to retake, which is going to be... well, a little bit tedious for myself, but obviously it won't be on screen, and Broad Arch is actually under siege right now, so it's probably going to get taken, and I'll probably take that off screen as well. But for now, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time we're going to scout out Storm's End and see what's going on there, because I'm pretty sure I remember Rain House being an extremely difficult siege. Maybe it's Mistwood that I was thinking of. Maybe it was. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.